Hey people, introduced 53 Katrin Purification Plant. Blue team, it's a whole bunch of Imperial Guard, couple of Inquisitors. First up is kesuga7. Doesn't seem super interested in moving right now. That's alright buddy, we'll come back to you. Also have this guy, can't be displayed in game, Mo, which translates as worm. I'm sure I'm saying the Chinese super wrong, so we'll stick with worm. These are offensive and control heroes, beginning with melee weapons but can get specialized ranged gear. Kesuga is alive, there we go. This is the Mordian Iron Guard, elite scheme recolored, black and grey or something, and the Death Core of Krieg here for worm. Alongside Mexica86, in reference to that World Cup finals most likely. I wonder if they're Argentinian. Playing a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support. Fighting in melee begins with a refractor shield, and this is the Armageddon Steel Legion. For the red team, Afan is a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. Some good old Black Legion here. How long until the first Doom Blast? Those heretics are getting shot up. There it is. We're having a grand old time. Alongside a name I haven't seen in a replay for a while. It's JustFly with a Plague Champion. Starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support with the Death Guard elite scheme here. Rounding off the teams is Thorinc with a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that leaps to combat, some powerful disruption and support throughout a pretty good destructor there. Are the guardsmen going to wipe? They got to wipe, but they're not going to be able to hold the mid here. West side meanwhile is red. That's probably where the Guardians are. Execute buffed the guardsmen with Inspire Courage, and now they can't retreat, and now they die. Well, they're easily replaced, I guess. And in fact, Mexica86 does replace them. Double CSM for Afan. Thorinc with triple Guardians into Rangers. They're being pushed back by a Sentinel here. kesuga7 with 2 Sentinels. We'll probably see them run around this area and break up all this cover soon. Surprised they're not doing it right now, actually. Maybe they are concerned about a possible grenade spike. This one's getting quite low. Warlock jumps on the Inquisitor, who has not a lick of XP. How much does the Warlock have? Almost half a bar. Blue team lost their natural VP. Decapped anyway, wasn't taken I guess. Double ranges here for Thorinc. It's a lot of ranged firepower. Trying to burst down those Sentinels I guess. Guardsman here ready to repair, there we go. Maybe they can force off the Warlock. They're taking hits. This one badly needs repairs. Yes, a lot of firepower. Needs to be careful here. This could be dicey for Kesuga. Now got some spotters on the way to try and shut down the ranged damage maybe. And disrupt things of course. What's breaking over here? Just a Sentinel breaking stuff I think. Some Nurgle worship in the mid. Some heavy cover built by the Guard being used by these Death Guard Chaos Space Marines here. Shield is up. There's a Doom Blast just for the Lord Commissar. I don't think that was needed right there. Wasn't really restricting his movement. And it's inefficient damage-wise to lose a Heretic model to damage a single entity. Noise Marines on the field for JustFly. Heavy weapon squad here for Mexico. Where are they though? Just making their way to the mid. East side, it's a power bashed from Afan. They have Eternal War on their 2 CSM squads, 20% more damage, and Aspiring Champion Heretics. That's where all the power's gone on these 3 squads here, upgrading them. Inquisitor gets away. I'm not sure how built up this was. Looks like maybe there was a generator here. Maybe there was only 2. West side, both of the contested rec points are red. Multi-laser turret doing some decent work. They're trying to get around it, but that's a wide firing arc on this thing. Look at that. It's almost a full kind of 180. 306. So 500 on the VPs. 2-1 for red. Been a strong start for them. Some support now from Mexico though. Forces off all the Eldar. Those Guardians barely getting away. Rangers go down. Just overextended a little bit there. Hammer of the Witches almost wiping out the other Rangers. Does wipe out some Guardians. That's a rough fight for Thorinc. Lost Rangers and Guardians, and they might have been upgraded Guardians as well. Not sure. 286 to 500. That was a great artillery spotter shell hitting their own Inquisitor there. Plague Champion runs away. A good concerted push by the blue team. Can they run through onto power now? Because they know that Thorinc is weakened. I mean, it's not always clear when you're playing just how much damage one of your enemies has taken in a 3v3, but they must have known they did quite well, although Thorinc has bounced back quickly with Guardian Weapon Team and soon to be some Howling Banshees coming out quite late in Tier 1. Oh no, Worm just lost something. Lost their Sentinel. Right there. Did you teleport after it? I think you did, didn't you? You sneaky sorcerer, you. Afan. Some teleport smack on the Sentinel. Teleport smack is now a official technical term for taking out a Sentinel. Tier 2 for JustFly, the first player to go. And now Afan follows. Noise Marines with that Sonic Blaster to shut down ranged weapons and do a bunch of damage to blobbed up units. Can be really effective against double guardsmen in Tier 1. Lord Commissar might go after them and also be a prime target for Hammer of the Witches, since only one model carries the Sonic Blaster. It's going to shut down a lot of their DPS, stunning that guy. There's a lot of damage too. It's like 3 flamers almost in one, I think, DPS worth. I think it is like literally like 15 DPS or close to it. And flamers are, I don't think they're even 5. I'm not sure how the AoE range compares to a flamer. It feels like the Noise Marines Sonic Blaster covers more of an area, but that might just be all the visual and audio feedback you get. There it is. Tied up now by the Lord Commissar. Big retreat from the Eldar. Nope. Sentinel, sorry. Guardian Weapon Team still in play. Rangers are being sneaky. Are they actually shooting and stuff? They are. Shuriken is kept in play. Noise Marines are going to eat an artillery spotter shell in a second. There it is. And they're getting close to going down. Need to be very careful. They should get out of there. There we go. Anything in Tier 2? No. No Tier 2 units on the field yet. JustFly is floating a lot of requisition. Are they trying to get a Dreadnought up? Are they going straight to Tier 3? Here comes a Chimera from Mexica86. East side. Contested power is turned blue. And is fully genned up now. Trying to get a revive is JustFly. Level 2 Plague Champion. There we go, gets it. Warlock, do you have any war gear? You do have an Immolator. Popular choice against Guard, because you can throw the Immolator on the double guardsman and then throw the Destructor. Makes it very difficult for them to stand around repairing stuff. Banshee's getting stuck in with the aspect of fleetness. Surprised to see this versus triple IG. Maybe they're expecting some Ogrins or something. You'd expect to see the aspect of strength for the anti-vehicle versus Chimeras and stuff. Noise Marines having to get their VP back. East side is turning blue, red, that contested power there. Improvised explosive, I don't think it's going to be, oh, it is going to be used on the Sorcerer, there we go. With a big chunk of damage too. West side is uncapped. Missile launcher Sentinel. Might be able to get a decent hit on the Banshees. Oh, they're moving too fast. Chimera's back there, allowing stuff to reinforce around it. Can also jump inside. Have a little drive. Banshees can jump over objects, and they don't care how tall the object is. They'll just jump through it. Sentinel gets away though. 272 to 337. What is this? Oh, Circle of Summoning. Spawning some Bloodletters also allows the heretics nearby to reinforce, but they are fully reinforced. Couldn't quite get the power, eh? Now they're just bashing it, which is fair enough. Get a bunch of XP and red for bashing power gens, of course, and you deny it to your enemy. Heretics versus Catechans. Holy Pyre is up, but the heretics were not in range of it. They're doing some good damage to the Catechans there. Doom Blast really makes a difference in those fights. Some Nurgly worship. Hell 3 gen for JustFly's units, and they have gone straight into tier 3 here. Thorinc with fire dragons on the way. Warlock is down again, by the way, over there. Stormtroopers now for Worm. kesuga7 is in tier 3 also. Some quick tier 3s. I felt like it was a kind of a plodding, slow tier 2, but straight into tier 3, eh? Some fully upgraded guardsmen here with their sergeants and commissars. These guys also have plasma guns, so they are ready to roll. Can trade pretty well with other ranged squads. Bright Lance getting shots in here. Has the Chimera just been parked in the mid the whole time? I think it has. Oh, they're putting gens on the central power. That is weird. Here's your fire dragons with these rapid firing fusion guns. Good damage to all targets from close range. Down goes the sentinel. Kesuga loses them both, but they're tier 3. They don't really care about their sentinels. Here's a chaos dreadnought from Afan eating a melter bomb, and those guys have the anti-armor kit, which is where the melter bomb came from. It should be in melee with those guys. Oh, it gets warped out anyway. Sorcerer warps it out. Oh no, it's not that far away though. That was a sentinel missile launcher hit, using their crack missiles versus vehicles, frag missiles versus infantry. CSM getting stuck in melee. Tie up these melter guns, I guess. Is the dreadnought going to survive? No, it doesn't. Sentinel's quick enough to catch up and get that shot in. Dreadnought didn't last long, and again, I've said it in so many replays, they pushed that dreadnought too far up, even with the warp from the sentinel, from the sorcerer, sorry. But I think very carefully before pushing a walker up over halfway in a 3v3. Usually it's just not worth it. You don't need a walker to bash power and stuff. And they're not fantastic at chasing things either. I guess maybe a Marco Zinch dreadnought would be good at chasing things with that big burst damage it puts out. 261 to 294, and a multi-melter dreadnought's pretty good at chasing stuff too. Don't see a lot of those fellas though. We have a Plague Fist Plague Champion with Armor of Pestilence. Very good capping loadout. Pretty damn good in combat too, to be honest. There's Bergatus from kesuga7. Just kind of shrugs it off, the Plague Champion. No sign of the Blast Master yet. Nothing wrong with that. The Sonic Blaster stays very useful. Plasma guns forces the Chaos Space Marines to retreat. They do have their aspiring champion on those guys, so they can use the slaughter. Oh, down goes the Chimera. Bright Lance was getting shots in there. War Shout suppresses some stuff. Are you guys going to retreat or what? There you go. Plague Champion in there. A little bit overkill using a Plague Fist on a single guardsman, but got them out of there. Here's the Icon of Nurgle now. Constant damage to nearby enemies. Not a huge amount of it. What is it? 10 piercing damage every 2.5 seconds. Decent radius though, 22. I think it used to have... I think it was more radius, or maybe it was more damage. It was nerfed in some way, I believe. Manticore's going to go down. That was Mexica86's. That's just bread and butter for a Fire Dragon squad. They are like perfectly suited to take down a Manticore. Uh-oh, you guys need to be careful. That's a sniper shooting at you. I assume they have their Pathfinder gear yet. Couldn't get the cap. Inquisitor revives the Lord Commissar. Very close to level 3. And Stubbornness is up for the Lord Commissar. Baneblade on the way for kesuga7. Just as they get their power bashed as well. Uh-oh. Flank on the Fire Dragons. Well, I'll take some water. East side. Looks like a power bash. Yes, a successful power bash by Worm. Well done. Everything runs away. Maybe they should have just got into the Chimera. Oh, it's not a Chimera. It's a Bane Wolf. Awesome. Don't get to see these guys very often either. No wonder there was a power bash. This thing is unique to the Inquisitor. I believe it's called a Chem Cannon, the thing that's on top. Very good anti-infantry weapon and amazing at taking down generators. Not really threatened by the Marco Zinch CSM here, although it is showing rear armor. And that stuff will add up. What are you doing? Why are you so slow? Mr. Plague Champion. What is going on here? Did you get hit by the chem cannon thing? Can't remember what that ability is called, but it can. Yeah, look, there it is. Just on hit. It can also do like a billiards discharge type thing. It's a really good debuff, actually. Plague Champion can barely move. West side is blue. Lord Commissar is leveled to 3. I can't pick him now. Where's the Baneblade? There it is. Heading towards the west side, bristling with guns. I hear a war shout. So, they've gone Baneblade in the same lane as Eldar, which can be dicey. And you've got Eldritch Storms, especially with Fire Dragons helping out. Seer Council on the way. Warlock could get the Falchu's Wing to buff the Fire Dragons with the Enhance. I think that would be worth it. They've got the Bright Lance too. Ouch. Demolisher Cannon demolished those Chaos Space Marines. They do get away though. Through the mid. It's a decap. It's decap time, Stormtroopers. They'll actually get a cap here. Oh no, they'll take so much damage from the Sonic Blast and need to back away. Catechins on capping duty, eating a Doom Bolt. Ouch. They throw in their grenade launcher. Might need to get away though. Yeah, Sorcerer teleported in to say hello. But now the Bane Wolf has to fight a tank. He's going to lose that fight. Has some help though. Stormtroopers are here. With an anti-armor kit. Plague Champion trying to tie them up. Can they get this done? The Bane Wolf goes down. No, they can't. Taking that constant damage from the Icon of Nurgle, of course. The Chaos Predator lives. Now he's found an Inquisitor's smack. There's the Aura of Decay. Got pretty good knockback strength on that thing. They're going to get the kill, I think. Yep. Pestilent Strike stunning her at a vital moment. And the Land Raider Phobos is on the field from JustFly. Gets some more CSM up too. Oh, well done, Lord Commissar. Gets the cap with a Xenos Power Claw. Oh no, they wiped out the Noise Marines while I wasn't looking. I guess JustFly wasn't looking either. They were controlling the Plague Champion most likely. That's a tough place to get revived from over there. The Baneblade is down and I missed it. Right Lance is looking guilty. Did you drop a nuke? Oh, I think Thorinc maybe dropped a nuke. Looking at their red. Although, yeah, this is the swirliness of an Eldritch Storm, I think, under that Baneblade wreck. Well, that answers that then. Here's your Seer Council. Chopping up a Lascannon Heavy Weapon Squad. Kesuga now has Kassakin. They seem to have bounced back in terms of resources quite well here. I wonder what they'll go for next. Ogrins are going to get messed up by Seer Council. Vehicles are going to have a rough time. Might just be like Stormtrooper spam. Get that burst damage in. When does this flare? Oh, from the spotters. Oh, down they go, eh? They took out the Bright Lance. Maybe they can get Leman Russ. Maybe. East side, what's going on? Oh, the Predator went down. Those are the Stormtroopers. Missing all the cool stuff. 207 to 201 is really close on VPs. A little bit of power bash. Looks like they're doubling the west side now, the red team. Good grenade. And Purgatus. It's really annoyed the Eldar there. Kassakin in retreat now. Mines dropped by Mexica. That's a global ability of the Lord Commissar. The Inquisitor cannot get away. Manticore. It's a good solid hit. But I don't think any of the other hits landed. There's some Nurgle worship. The Phobos is now a demon for the benefits of worship. Great change for that thing. Oh no, double las cannons though. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Out of range of this one now though. And he can't get rear armor hits on a Land Raider. Down go those CSM that were sent into melee to tie things up, poor bastards. That's what heretics are meant to be doing. Uh oh. Manticore's been found again by the Fire Dragons and they wiped it out. Red team are reeling now. Blue team in retreat though. Afan is down to just 2 units. Red team are capping the west side, but their rosters are not doing great here. Thorinc is doing a lot of work in the mid with these fire dragons. Look at their level 4, they've done so much stuff. They probably took the Baneblade down after the Eldritch Storm. Don't want to overextend. Looks like they're going to be okay. So red team are reeling with these losses, but it's up to the blue team to get back to the west side. Ouch. Rocket run, not something you often see on retreating units. Wipes out the Seer Council. Holy crap. Banshees also went down. That was a really good rocket run by someone. I think it was from Worm. Looking at the red there. Some repairs for the Land Raider Phobos. Thorinc takes it in their stride. And Avatar time. Another Land Raider Phobos too. And another Baneblade. It's fun all round. Mexico's still in tier 2 here. Not sure why. Have they really been losing that much stuff, having to reinforce? Lord Commissar's level 8. He's had a great time. Lehman Rust now for Worm. This is going to be a fun finish, I think. VPs are still pretty close too. Can the blue team get onto this VP though? We now have a turret up for JustFly, covering the VP. Heavy bolter, so it will suppress infantry, do damage as well. They found a webway. How did they find it? I don't know, but they got it done. Phobos is now fully repaired. Under worship as well. Kicking off in the mid, is it? Nope, these guys are just stealing some power. 179 to 162. The Fire Dragon Exarch going to Flamer mode. Doing some decent work there too. Dave Champion's going to get shot to death if he's not careful. Puts up the Pestilence Strike and then runs away. Fair enough. Phobos is under threat here for sure. Taking las cannon hits, and here comes the Lord Commissar. Dirge Caster. Not going to save it for long. Blastmaster getting shot, seeing this little Chimera go down too. One more hit might do it. Lord Commissar gets it. Here's the Avatar of Cain now. Provides a really strong aura for surrounding allied infantry. Pretty damn good in combat too. 148 to 162 on the VPs. Inquisitor still down in that northeast corner. Here's Baneblade number 2. What's Thorinc's red look like? And not that far off another nuke. That Breath of Cain is weird. I assume they meant to use the Whale of Doom there. JustFly with more Blastmaster Noise Marines most likely, and they are floating resources like crazy here. Maybe they'll get another Phobos. Just be a bit more careful with it, and they know that the last cannons are around. Demon Russ is just hanging out on the VP with an Executioner. Turret survives. Maybe get the las cannon on this thing. Kicking off big time on the west side. Wailing Doom didn't quite hit flush. The Phobos of Afan is now turned up and is getting las cannon unlocked. I think it's going to go down. It's also being chased by that Lord Commissar. Yep, the Phobos goes down. They've had it rough so far, those Phoboses. Autocannon was also getting shots in there. Inquisitor is on the VP though, with her mandate up, so she can't take damage, but now it's worn off. Purgatus to try and get the cap done, but all of a sudden, Chaos Terminators are there, getting the autocannon and killing her with Power Fist. The autocannon is now loaded in. This turret taking a lot of punishment. Down it goes though. Baneblade needs to be very careful. It's very low. Back away, fella. Oh, they couldn't be knocked over by the Demolisher because they're Fire Dragons with their Dragon Scale armor. Don't think the Baneblade is going to make it, you guys. Fire Dragons having to dodge their own Wailing Doom there. Oh, they back off. They give up the chase. Surprised that they give up the chase there, actually. I mean, they were low, but they still had 4 models. 93 to 132. Baneblade still had like 500 hit points basically, so maybe they would have died trying to chase it there. Double cap for the blue team. More mines dropped in. They got both the naturals, look. Well played, Worm. Disrupting the cap back too. Inquisitor's level 5. Lord Commissar level 9. Going for the flak jacket for the Inspire Terror. Kashyyykin level to 3. Doing some good work with his plasma guns, eh? How much is this thing again? 30 power. What are they going to try and go after here? Maybe a Terminator to soften it up? 93 to 99 on the VP's Eldritch. Down goes the Baneblade. It was kind of crazy to bring it back with that much health on it, I think. Hell Fury dropped on the Bright Lance. Just out of sheer frustration, I think. Mexica down to 2 units. Some guardsmen on the way, and they are still stuck in tier 1. Sorry, tier 2. Wow. Double Blast Masters. This one wasn't even able to set up, but that was a good hit. Lord Commissar's found them though. They were strangely split up for some reason. Blue team are going to take the west side. Oh, they have it. They already have it. We were just trying to decapit the Plague Champion. Plague Champion's level 10, by the way. I don't think Icon of Noggle scales up as he levels. It would be cool if it did. I guess they couldn't scale it up too much. Demon Russes on the way. We also have a Fire Prism on the way. Kind of hard countered by a Lehman Russ when it's got Vanquisher. But we'll see how it does. Chaos Terminators. Maybe we'll see them teleport in onto the Chimera. Nope, they don't want to risk it. Oh, now they're taking plasma gun hits too. It's a lot of DPS from the Kashyyykin. But they stand firm. Can the red team get this VP back? 93 to 43. Lots of decapping going on. Who's this? The Sorcerer using his teleport and stuff. And Worm is continuously putting pressure on his VP. Some Death Guard Chaos Terminators in here now. They look pretty awesome. Disgusting, bloated bastards. Awesome. West side. Plague Champion still down. A decapped Western VP. Wow. Ethereal Slash doing some work. Takes out. Is that the Kashyyykin? No. Here are the Kashyyykin. Just some guardsmen. 72 to 33. Down goes a Lord Commissar. Just falls down on top of the Plague Champion there. Probably smells pretty bad. Demon Russes. This one has an Executioner. No upgrade for kesuga7 though. Tons of red. Was that a rocket run? I thought I just saw their red fly down there. Maybe they used the rocket run somewhere else. Oh, right here probably. They dropped a Hell Fury and maybe it was that. Double cap for the red team. Executioner is just mincing these heretics there, and blue team concede. Kesuga was too low, didn't have time to recover. Great Unclean One hit the field at the end there for Afan. It's a fun game. At a level 6 Inquisitor, level 10 Lord Commissar, just having a nap, and a level 2 Inquisitor, really level 2. We're trying to get the Inferno Pistol in there at the end. Afan's Sorcerer, level 7, had the Rod of Warp Fire, Vestments of the Warp and Sigil of the Rift. A level 10 Plague Champion doing a lot of work on that west side. Just about to rather flamboyantly hit the tank there. And Thorinc's Warlock level 6. Thank you for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.